Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. How's everybody doing? So, what we have here in front of you today is our science. It's chapter 9, and we're going to talk about force. Yes, very good. So, let's look at what force means. A force is a push or a pull. You use forces every day. You pull a drawer open. You push a drawer closed. Now, I'm sure you all remember when we're in the classroom, we push and pull our chairs and tables a lot, right? Yes, that is correct. Very good. So we have a picture down here, and then actually two pictures, I'm sorry. The first picture we see a boy and he is doing what? Is he pushing a cart or is he pulling a cart? Let's read what they want us to find out. It says draw an X in the box to show if the picture shows a push or a pull. Okay, so looking at our objects in our picture right here, the boy is doing what? Push or pull? What do you think? Correct. The boy is pushing a cart. Nicely done. Then our second picture down here, we see a boy doing what? He is pushing a wagon or is he pulling it? That is correct. He is pulling it. Nicely done. Now, if you guys take a look over here on the other side of the page, which is on the left of you, it says explore it. And few of the materials that you will need, it says safety goggles, just in case you don't want nothing flying in your eyes or your brother's or your sister's eyes, if you guys gonna do it together. And I think you should do something as a silly family. Do an experiment. So you will need 2 unsharpened pencils, right? No tops, a rubber band, and a toy car. And I'm sure all of you have a toy car, right? So work together, hold the pencils, pull back the rubber band, then let the rubber band go and see what happens. Now, this is optional. It's up to you guys if you want to do this. And then you can try to figure it out what made the car move. And then you can talk about and say what will happen if you pull the rubber band back more and see what happens. Okay, very good. Let's go to our next page. What we have here, we're going to talk about what a force can do. A force can change how objects move. A force can start an object moving. A force can stop a moving object. A force can change the direction of a moving object. That is correct. So our main idea in detail, they're asking us something here. Let's read. Write 2 detail about what a force can do. So let's read it up here. It says 2, right? 2 details. What can force do? A force can change. A force can start. A force can stop. So there are plenty of things. So we can say it can, right? It can change how objects move. And the second one you can say can start an object or you can stop, right? So that will be optional for you. As you can see, writing with this giant little pen that I have, it's going to be very tight. As you can see what I did here. I was silly. I went out of my lines, but that is fine sometimes. So anyways, you guys can make this one as your first one, this one as your second one, or as you like. So those are your details right there, what it can do. Okay, now, more force, less force. Motion is the act of moving. Use more force. The motion of an object changes more. Use less force. the motion of an object changes less. Okay, now here's a question. Tell how you can change the motion of a bike more. So you're on a bike, you're pedaling, you're going around being silly. But how can you change your motion? Here's one tip. You are going to pedal harder. Yes, you pedal more and then you have more motion, right? Now it says here, underline how you can change the motion of an object less. So let's read. Motion is the act of moving. Use more force. The motion of objects changes more. To use less, right? It's asking us, underline how you can change the motion of the object less. The motion of an object changes less. So use less force. So that's what we do. We're going to use less force and it will change. Okay, now down here what you guys can do, you can do something silly with your family. Take a ball, push the ball hard, push the ball slow. You can kick it softly. You can throw it to each other and just figure out little forces. You can roll down on the floor or the carpet and just play silly with your brothers and sisters. Okay, now I want you all to be amazing. Stay safe. As always, we all love you. Have a wonderful day. Assalamu alaikum.